Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, May 9th, 2020, and this is the Flight Sim News. So it's been kind of a slow past few days when it comes to flight sim related news bits, but Eagle Dynamics posted their weekly update. And they go on to say, yesterday and today are very special days in history. The act of military surrender was first signed at 2:41 on the 7th of May in SHAEF HQ at Reims, and a slightly modified document was signed on the 8th of May in Berlin. Basically, they're celebrating the 75th anniversary of VE Day. And they go on to say, our Free for All event runs another 10 days. We're pleased to announce that this event has been a huge success, as even more users around the world than expected have enjoyed our free modules. Please take advantage of the closing days. We truly hope this gives you a chance to discover something new and special. We continue to develop and bug fix DCS Supercarrier for an early access release later this month. And we hope to be providing a preview to our partners and social media channels next week. Ooh, does that mean I can get my hands on the Supercarrier soon? Based on customer feedback, one of the most important new Hornet features is the addition of the air-to-ground radar mode. This uses our new proprietary air-to-ground radar simulation available for both Eagle Dynamics and third-party aircraft. That is good news. Thank you for your passion and support. Sincerely, Eagle Dynamics team. And then they just go to talk about, we know that most of our modules have steep learning curves. The MiG-15, the F-86, Tiger, and Albatross can bridge the gap. During the event, we encourage you to spend time gaining knowledge and expertise. Don't forget that if you really like one of our products, you will benefit from a 50% discount until the 19th of May. And keep in mind, those codes are still working, like Grim Reapers and Fighter Pilot and whatnot, to give you an extra 10%. Supercarrier development report, and I heard about this earlier in the week. This week we have been focusing with our external beta test friends on debugging multiplayer components for large servers, tuning the land signal officer station, revising AI landing behavior, as well as enhancing final model textures and deck lighting. Excellent news. Air-to-ground radar. The Raytheon AN/APG-73 radar is also used to map, navigate, locate, and designate moving land and sea targets. Our initial air-to-ground radar release will include the ground map mode with target designation. The EXP submodes will be added at a later date. Thank you for your passion and support. Fantastic news, guys. While there wasn't any open beta update this week, or last week, it was because they've been focusing hard on Supercarrier to get that done. So I have a feeling next week we're going to be seeing a lot of previews of the Supercarrier. So here's something I happened upon. This has been out for a while, and I've wanted to try this, and it has a free-for-all for this right now. It's called Heliborne, and it's more of a game than a simulation, but I'm going to download it and try it because it looks like play for free May 8th through the 11th. So there's a couple more days of free play on this, and it's on Steam right now to play for free. And other than that, it's 66% off, so you can get it for $6.80. And it looks like there's a ton of add-ons for it, but it looks like these add-ons are just camouflages, which I really don't care about. Yeah, why would somebody pay all that money for all those different skins? But anyway, it looks like it might be fun. So, something to check out. The graphics look really good. I'll give it a go. But I'll throw a link in here to it as well, so you can try it out for yourself if you like. Here's something I happened upon. If you have an X52 or an X52 Pro, there's this nifty little website that's called the DCS Profile Maker. And it'll allow you to set up a profile for your X52 or X52 Pro just by clicking this link here. I don't have an X52 anymore, but I did have one for years, and I thought it was a nice HOTAS. It wasn't bad at all. Fun to use while it lasted. Actually, I got damn near 10 years out of it, I think. So give that a shot if you have an X52 or an X52 Pro. I'll throw a link underneath in the video description as usual. For all you Falcon guys out there, looks like the Falcon Lounge has posted a video, which is Falcon 4.34 BMS tutorial campaign start. And it basically walks you through how to get started with a campaign in BMS. Looks like a pretty cool video. I'll throw a link to it in the video description as usual, so you can check that out for yourself. So in terms of news of IL-2 Great Battles, they posted the Dev Blog 250 up there yesterday, I believe, and it goes on to talk about the 75th anniversary of VE Day. And one of the other cool things is they're talking about is in 2 or 3 weeks they plan to release the next update, which is going to be 4.006. It will not only bring new player controllable machines, the Yak-9 and the Yak-9T collector's planes, and the Su-152 assault gun for tank crew, but also fundamental changes in the graphics engine. The renderer will be switched to deferred shading. At the moment, this update is already in beta testing, and our team is working on debugging and finalizing it. The change list will be a long one once again. It already includes more than 50 changes in different areas of the sim. To illustrate what these render changes add to the visuals, we want to show you the in-game screenshots of the Yak-9T, which is a good aircraft to display the new graphical capabilities. And there's a ton of screenshots here, and I'd be lying if I didn't say those look pretty damn amazing. And it really does. Pretty cool stuff, man. IL-2 just keeps getting better and better and better. And another pic we want to show you is the work-in-progress model of the early war German pilot to be used in BOM, BOS, BOK timeframes. It's going to appear in the project a bit later, but it won't be a long wait. Not bad. These guys are really up in their game lately. Very cool stuff indeed. So, in addition, IL-2 is still on sale. Well, the Great Battles series and pretty much all of their products. Now is a great time to get Battle of Baden-Platte. It is 50% off. And by far, out of all the collector's planes, I really enjoy the P-38J and the Dora in IL-2 out of all the collector's planes so far. I haven't really dug into every single one of them, but those are the two that I've flown the most, and the Battle of Baden-Platte is really fun. Definitely cool stuff. Kuban, Moscow, and Stalingrad are also on sale. The standard editions are only $12.49. That's a steal. Or $19.99, or a $20 bill for the premium edition that basically just comes with 2 collector's planes over the regular edition. Definitely very cool stuff. I really like the MC202. So instead of Stalingrad, I would almost lean towards Moscow, and then Kuban, which is also probably my second favorite product, just for the environment and everything that they provide, has a Spitfire in the premium edition. But you know, for $60 you can get all 3 and have what? 24 planes at your disposal, 3 maps, a whole ton of missions to fool around with. That's fantastic. Definitely cool stuff. And I'm pretty sure that the other products are still on sale as well. If you jump over to the store, Flying Circus is also 50% off at the moment. And I know a lot of people complained, oh, it's just a bunch of planes and there's no missions, and you know, there's no campaign. Rather, there are some missions, but well, the mission generator. But the campaigns are coming. They had announced just about a week ago that in the upcoming next update, which is probably going to be that 4.006, is going to include 2 full single-player campaigns for Flying Circus. So, if you're even curious about World War I stuff, and you have an itch for some biplanes and some of that kind of dogfighting and fun, which is a blast in VR. I've made a few videos on that so far, and I absolutely love it. I'm not so great at it, but I'm having fun with it. look really forward to trying out those single player campaigns, and they're going to be free. So now is a good time to get into it and not to, fear it because it doesn't have the campaigns, because they're coming and they're going to be free. And in addition, Tank Crew is in early access, and it's only, well, what is that? It's $10 off right now. That's not so attractive. I have this, and I haven't got a chance to jump in here and check it out. I'm going to soon, and I plan to do some coverage of it as well in the coming weeks. And then if you come and look at the collector's planes, the two that are only half off are the P-38 and the Dora. The rest of them, other than the pre-order ones, are, I want to say, 75% off. So if you didn't get the couple that came with Moscow, you can get them for like $5 each now, which isn't bad. Or if you're curious about the Mach-E 202, that's only $5. I highly recommend that plane. I love that plane. That's a lot of fun. But give it a shot, guys. IL-2 is still on sale, just like DCS is at the moment, so now is the best time to get your hands on any of this flight sim goodness. Last but not least, I've been getting into a lot of War Thunder, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh no, that's not a simulation. And I don't know, I have to argue some of that, because in terms of differences in planes and capabilities, they model an awful lot of stuff. In the environments and the battlegrounds are super fun. So yeah, it's not DCS or IL-2 or anywhere near that in terms of fidelity, but there's a good sensation of flight. It's something you can jump into and have fun with in a military environment, and the tank battles are super fun. I've been having a blast with it, no pun intended, and their sale has switched over to, I believe, American, British, and Russian stuff now. So you can get the beginner's pack for $3, which is a really good deal, or $4 for the USSR one, $10 for the Pacific campaign with a P-38. And then they have this, which they suckered me into, which is the Weapons of Victory bundle that has all of these different tanks and planes, and it's 75% off. It was only $77, so I jumped on it just to try it out, and I'm not disappointed. I get like a T-34 I can play with, which is higher tier. It lets you play with some of the higher tier stuff and in the various battles, and I'm having fun with it. So I don't regret it one bit. War Thunder is a lot of fun, and I am enjoying it. It's very grindy, though. It's going to take forever to get all the stuff, and grind your way through, but right now is probably the best time to get your hands on anything if you're even curious about War Thunder. I would say it is free to play. You don't have to buy anything. You really don't. But if you want to get a little bit of an edge on the grind a little bit, pick up this beginner's pack for $3, because with it you're going to get 120,000 Silver Lions, which will help you progress through, and you'll get 7 days of premium. And for $4 you can get the USSR bundle, which comes with also 120,000 Silver Lions and premium for 7 days. So for what, $7 you get premium for 14 days plus 240,000 Silver Lions to get you through those first few grindy bits to get your way into rank 2. Definitely worth it for that cheap. But again, you don't have to buy anything for War Thunder, but I think it's fantastic fun. So that's it, guys. That's it for the flight sim news for today. It's been a little quiet the past few days, but I have a feeling things are going to blow up next week, especially when it comes to Supercarrier. I think things are coming along rather well with that from what they're saying, and I think it's going to be a good next couple of weeks. Hopefully the world starts to come back to a little bit of a normalcy over the next few weeks as well, without any more rises in casualties. And I hope everybody's staying safe and trying to be healthy. And that's it. So as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button. And until next time, guys.